Hey guys out there in YouTube land, it's your VHS Collector Kyle here with a video. Yeah, it's been a while since I put one up. A week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. I can't really remember. Don't even remember what my last video was. Oh, it was my, now that I remember, my VHS and DVD haul. I believe that might have been it. I don't know. Oh well. I was on the internet, YouTube, and I just happened to come across Black Nerd Comedy, which I love him. One of my favorite YouTubers. I'd love to collaborate with him one of these days if I ever get a chance. And hopefully he'll see me or see this video. But he did a video of his top 5 aliens from TV. And I got to think, I was like, that'd be kind of cool to do, And I thought, how about if I do TV and movie? I go, no, it's like, I'd be almost kind of like copying, and I didn't want to, and I thought, I got it. How about a top 5 Muppet Aliens? There's thousands of them. Not really thousands, but, there's quite a bit of alien characters from the Muppets. And so I thought, hey, how about if I do my own top 5 of my Muppet Aliens? So I did get the idea from Andre, Black Nerd Comedy, which I got to thank you, Black Nerd Comedy, for giving me this idea. Go out and go and check out his video. It's pretty cool. I mean, it has some pretty neat aliens and ones that I remember watching whenever I was growing up. Let's go ahead and get right down to it. I'm going to be using a list, so I'm going to be reading off of my paper, just because I'm not very good at having to. I don't want to have to edit. I don't want to have to, have to worry about reading it and then editing it, so. But I will be posting old videos and some pictures and stuff of my aliens. So let's go ahead and get right down to it. Number 5, Alvin. Now, no, it's not Alvin the Chipmunk. This is Aliens, duh. And so Alvin, he's was a character on the Wobulous World of Dr. Seuss. He's from the planet Malamaru. He did have a little cameo in one of the other episodes of the Wobulous World. He first debuted in an episode, Halfway Home to Malamaru, where he pretty much almost gets, he can't get home because his rocket ship ends up, getting messed up. But he was also in the season 1 opening of the Wobulous World, but pretty much there's only 2 really parts that he ever, one is the halfway and then the other one is the simplifier, which he has a little small part. But he's a pretty cool character. Number 4, the Fazoobs. Everybody should know the Fazoobs. They were first debuted on the Muppet Show. I can't remember what, it was the Steve Martin episode, where pretty much, everything ends up not actually, as in almost, Kermit and them were throwing auditions and all that. They come from the planet Coosbane. There's, I think, 4 or 5 of them. There's the one that looks kind of like a drum, the one that looks like a fish, one that has a trumpet, and the 4th one that just looks like, but he has those big mitten-looking yellow hands. There is also an episode where the trumpet and this other one called Cannon do a song on an episode, and it was, "Isn't This a Lovely Day?" And I haven't ever seen that one, but it'd be kind of cool to get to see it. And then, the puppets later on were recycled on other Muppet projects and stuff. Like one of them is Muppet Top Shop, where a bunch of the characters end up getting. Number 3, Lothar the Grouch Alien, pretty much. He comes from the planet Zorkon. He first debuted in an episode where R2-D2 and C-3PO come to Sesame Street, and R2 has a mission of a message to send to Oscar, and it's pretty much Lothar, and he's wanting to send a grouchly message to Oscar, which is, "Oscar the Grouch, get lost, and pretty funny. There's also another episode of Sesame Street where Oscar gets visited by another Grouch from outer space, from Zarkon. I can't remember whatever his name. Omar or Othamar or something like that. I can't remember what the episode is, but pretty neat. Number 2, Bobat. He's a little baby alien from the TV series, which only lasted 8 episodes. It got canceled, didn't really last. Aliens in the Family. He was a cute little character. Now, his character didn't really get to develop because only being, he was in a few episodes of those 8 episodes that aired. He's the ruler of the universe. He also wants to dominate Earth, so that's another thing. And he has a very affectionate attraction to pudding and everything, which was also kind of funny and cute. But his design is whatever cracked me up and made him the cute little, and that he was voiced by Joey, oh crap, now I can't even think of his name. He's voiced Murray the Monster and Joey Monkey, and no, that's David Rudman. But yeah, pretty much you should know who I'm talking about. But Joey Mazzano, or I can't, like I said. Okay, on to number 1. Oh, wait. Before I go to number 1, I'm going to mention some honorable mentions. I figured if I didn't mention this guy, I'd probably be kicked out of the Muppet community to begin with. Rigel from Farscape. He was a disposed leader of the Hyranian Empire. He was one of the original prisoners. He's very, not lonesome, but he's like very devious and loves like stealing stuff. He's almost like a pirate in a way, I guess. I've never really watched any of the episodes of Farscape, but I know it's still a good show. I'd love to watch some of the episodes. But I thought I'd mention him. I didn't want to forget him. Another one is an animated segment on Sesame Street, Martian Beauty, number 9. Yeah, I know it's kind of funny I'm mentioning an animated segment from the Muppets Aliens, but I consider it still part of Muppet lore as well as being, even though if it's animated and not a puppet. Excuse me. Just, really cute song, 9 eyes, 9 nostrils, 9 strands of hair, 9 arms, 9 toes, even though she has to hop everywhere she goes, so it's a cute song. Hugga Wugga, I always thought that was a pretty neat little creature that Jim Henson had created. The Muppet Show version is the one that I remember the most. There had been other little versions done on like oh crap, what's the name of that show? Crap, I can't even think of the name of the show. Sorry about that again. We have a really big show, that guy, I can't even think of his name. Oh well, but that'll probably pop into my mind. But I mean, it's a cute little song, I liked it. Now, people would probably have thought that number 1 would have been this guy, but it's not. Gonzo. Now, yes, people would have been like, what? You didn't put Gonzo as number 1? Why? And I'm like, well, because really, the thing is yes, Gonzo's never really been, never really been said or really been discussed as him actually being an alien. Yes, Muppets from Space is a movie pretty much depicting that Gonzo is from outer space, from Oxnog, but they still haven't, even Dave Gold says, he still hadn't really been, hasn't really been described or has really been said Gonzo is an alien, but I figured I'd mention him just because, you know, of his weirdness and stuff. Okay, now, for number 1, and sorry if this has been too long, the Martians from Sesame Street, the Yip Yips, Yip, 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 you know, those guys. And what's funny is they're from the planet Mars. Who wouldn't guess that a Sesame Street character is from the planet Mars, which is actually in our, actually in our planets. I've always loved those characters, the little stringy little tentacles that they have, meaning that, or knowing that they were made from a Chanel hat. That's where that's whatever the creatures are made from. I don't know if they're made from that now. I think they might be made, you know, differently. But whenever they first were made or created, designed, that's where they used the old women's Chanel hats and cut them up and get them all. But there's been different colors. There's been blues, oranges, magentas, you know, orange. If I've already said orange, I will. But I've always liked those characters. One of my favorite ones one of my favorite songs that they're in is "Get Along with Kermit," and a cow and a doo-wop group in the Tweedlebugs. But well, pretty much that's it. Thanks to Andre again for giving me the idea. I really don't have nothing else to talk about. I will be taking a trip to Dallas. Mostly to go down there and hang out with a couple of my best friends and stuff, but hopefully I can maybe make a video and post it while I'm down there. Maybe I'll be able to post some of the stuff that I bought whenever, you know. I'm hoping to buy me a Nintendo 64, but liked my video, click my like button, subscribe if you liked any of my other videos. I try to post whenever I can. I don't really post every other day or every other week. You know, it just depends whenever I have some material to videos. So please join my videos if you want to. And leave a comment down below and let me know whatever, you know, if there's any topics you want me to talk about or anything you want me to say in my video, just let me know. Well, guys, till next time, this is your VHS Collector Kyle saying frogs, bears, chickens, and things, boys and girls, women and men from all over the planet, saying sayonara, au arrivederci, I see you later.